What is the difference between the law of attraction and the law of assumption? Did you ever wonder how these two laws differ from one another? Here in today's video, I will tell you what the marked differences between the law of attraction and Neville Goddard's law of assumption, and which one you should choose to practice to manifest your desire. Is Neville Goddard's law better than the law of attraction? Believe me, this video is going to help you a lot in your manifestation journey, so watch this till the end. If you are visiting our channel for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so as to stay updated with the latest uploads from our YouTube channel. So let's get right to it. Like most people, I became acquainted with the law of attraction before learning about the law of assumption. It is true that many people who practice the law of attraction don't know about the law of assumption. The law of attraction is more popular and famous, but we also can't deny that the law of assumption is also an effective and accurate method of manifesting anything. The law of assumption is easy to understand and apply as compared to the law of attraction because the law of assumption involves just assumptions or imagination, but the law of attraction involves imagination, limiting thoughts, affirmations, journals, vision boards, and even, in some cases, herbs and some stones. So the law of assumption is simple, but the law of attraction is a bit more complex to understand and follow. According to many experts, the law of assumption is better than the law of attraction because the latter is simple and easy to follow. You just need to create a scene and imagine while practicing the law of assumption, so it's good according to many experts. But if we look at the statistics, we found that most people choose the law of attraction to practice to manifest their desires. The law of assumption was proposed by Neville Goddard, but the law of attraction came into popularity after The Secret book and movie. If you first learn about the law of attraction and then learn about the law of assumption, you will undoubtedly wonder what the difference between the two is and which one is best to follow. Now let's talk about the different approaches to manifesting the desire. In both of these two methods, you use two completely different approaches to manifest your desire, so we can say that manifestation comes from different sources, and this is the major difference between the two methods. The law of attraction says that your thoughts and emotions should be aligned with the universe so that you can deliver your message to the universe, and in this way it will reward you with what you want to get. Simply put, in the law of attraction, the universe is the creator, and it will assist you in manifesting your desire. But in the law of assumption, the situation is different. Here, the creator is only you. The only God is imagination or consciousness, and by using your imagination you can manifest your desires. You visualize your desire and feel it as real to manifest it in reality with the law of assumption. The law of attraction says that you attract positive events and experiences in your life if you have positive thoughts, and if you have negative thoughts, you will attract bad experiences and bad events in your life. Like attracts like is a basic principle of the law of attraction. You must understand and follow the flow of energy and vibration when using the law of attraction to manifest your desires. In the law of attraction, you work on your vibrational energy with your positive thoughts and emotions, and you raise your vibrational energy to match that of your desire. And at the same time, you eliminate the negativity by getting rid of the limiting thoughts. An inspired action is critical when using the law of attraction to manifest your desires. On the other hand, in the law of assumption, you manifest your desire by assuming that you have already manifested it. The law of assumption emphasizes the importance of consciousness. We get only what we can imagine, so for you, nothing exists beyond your own consciousness. Everything you experience in your life is a projection of your consciousness. Simply put, if you want to change your experiences, you must first change your assumptions. This is because your assumptions and perception determine how a specific thing, experience, or event appears to you. Now, what is the principle of manifestation? The main principle of manifestation is totally different in both of these two methods of manifestation. In the law of attraction, you do the work to achieve the vibrational frequency of your desire. For example, if you manifest money with the law of attraction, you first work on your belief system to remove the negative thoughts about money, and then you feel great about the money coming your way. Limiting thoughts is the main problem when you are trying to manifest something with the law of attraction because you can't implant your desire in your subconscious mind unless you get rid of the limiting thoughts. So you do different practices, use journals, meditation, use vision boards, or positive affirmations to get rid of the limiting thoughts. But in the law of assumption, you need not worry too much about the negative thoughts because you perform the process in an environment where your mind isn't fully awake, so you can easily implant your desire in it. The law of attraction designates the higher power as the universe that controls everything. So as long as you can deliver your message and convince the universe of your genuineness and sincerity, then it will allow you to manifest. But as you know, in the law of assumption, there is no God or superior power to you. Only you, and you are responsible for what's happening in your life. And everything that is happening in this world and in your own life is a projection of your consciousness. Now let's talk about the existence of free will. According to the law of attraction, you can use your free will to focus on a particular thing to come into your life or a particular event to happen in your life. You simply have to raise your positive vibrations and energy level to become a match for your desire. When the vibrational energy of your thoughts matches your desire, you easily manifest what you want to manifest. If you can't raise your vibrational energy up to that level, you will never be able to manifest your desire. The law of attraction also states that other people can't manifest anything in your life without your express consent. So we can say that the law of attraction involves the concept of free will, while in the case of the law of assumption, there is no concept of free will because our reality is a projection of our consciousness or imagination. According to the law of assumption, you are the only one who creates your reality. Others can't decide what will happen in your life. They only play out the role in your life that you assign to them, so you can determine and decide who will affect your life and to what extent they will affect it. If you don't like somebody to play any part in your life, you have the option to keep him away, or you can change your own thoughts and assumptions about him to change him. Simply put, you can change your external reality by altering your inner reality. So you are the only one who can decide what will happen next or who you will become. So the law of assumption allows you to manifest anything by your assumption. The idea involves altering assumptions. With the law of attraction, you are required to reach a state of receiving, and with the law of assumption, you reach a state of already having your desire manifested. Test it for yourself versus believing that it works. Well, it is another great difference between the two laws. The law of attraction only works when you believe it works. If you secretly have some doubts, it won't work because the doubts are considered limiting thoughts. So in that situation, you will be required to work on yourself to first change your thoughts so that you can communicate with the universe. If you have any doubts, the universe will not respond to your message. But on the other hand, Neville Goddard suggested that we should test the law of assumption by ourselves to confirm whether it works or not. The core assumption of the law of assumption is that God is your imagination, so Neville Goddard suggested that we test this power by ourselves. Neville Goddard also shared the latter technique to test the law of assumption. Both these two methods appear slightly similar, but they are completely different. Which is best to practice? Many people wonder which law they should choose to use to manifest their desires, so in fact, it comes down to what you are comfortable with. The fact is that most of the people who start their manifestation journey choose the law of attraction because it is more popular among people. But when they fail to manifest their desires with the law of attraction, or when the law of attraction doesn't work for them, they start searching for more methods, and in this way, they come to know about that law of assumption. The law of assumption was put forward by Neville Goddard, who was a great self-help teacher, so the law of assumption makes you responsible for what's happening in your life. So when you get to know that you are the only creator, then you feel unrest and uncomfortable, and you take some action to manifest the life you want. On the other hand, in the law of attraction, the universe is designated as God and superpower, so you ask the universe to help you get what you want to get. In that law of attraction, you talk to the universe using your own vibrational energy of your thoughts. Sometimes you get help from herbs, stones, and moonlight to increase the vibrational energy of your thoughts. Both methods are effective, and people have reported positive results, so you can choose to practice any method. If you still can't decide which method you should choose to practice, choose any method to practice for 1 month and observe the results. If you see some results, keep on doing so, and if you don't see any results, change the method. The law of assumption is easier to follow because you get to do nothing. Before you sleep, you create a scene and imagine it daily. The law of attraction is the most widely practiced method of manifestation and has broader boundaries, while the law of assumption is limited to only one theory that states that your own assumptions and decisions are responsible for who you are now, and you can be an entirely different person by altering your assumptions. Though there are great differences between the two methods, the goal is the same in both cases. Some consider one law better than the other, but truly speaking, that's not correct. Both of these methods offer great help with manifestation. While the law of attraction may be more suitable for some, the law of assumption would be a better choice to manifest other desires. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to make it as detailed as possible. If you liked our video, please remember to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. See you in the next video.